you know. So, all right, Mo, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting because this happens every year. I know Corey's gonna have something to say. Craig's gonna have something to say. The NBA All Stars. It's always a snub or two or three or four.
I just got one in mind, but
No, go ahead. We can only this will be a 2-hour show. I'm gonna say so.
Yeah,
So all right. So what if you could pick one NBA snub from the All Star game, Mo? Which one would you pick?
Devin Booker. I'm sorry, he got in. He got in because Davis got hurt. So that's still snub to me. I'm sorry, you can't.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But no disrespect, and there's no disrespect, and to Chris Paul. But I felt like, yeah, numbers great, numbers good, but I felt like that was kind of a respect to your career type thing, where he got the respect. He's the leader of the Players Association. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna show you respect. There's no way Devin Booker was not voted. That to me is just crazy. Like, for what he's dealt with in Phoenix and to finally start to win and the numbers he's put up consistently, and for you not to put him in, I understand Chris Paul there, but that to me was just a major snub. And yeah, he got in. I'm not gonna, because of his greatness, I don't want to keep saying default, but he got in because of Anthony Davis injury. But that for him not to get in that way was just a terrible crime for me.
All right. I'm gonna go with Corey. Who's the NBA snub?
For me, it might be a little bit of a homer pick, but I'm going with Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah.
I mean, averaging over 21 points a game, over 11 rebounds, over 5 assists a game, shooting 53% from the floor, and has the Pacers in the 4 seed right now, with both Karis LeVert, who they traded Oladipo for, and TJ Warren being out of the lineup. Sabonis is having a better year this year than he had when he made the All-Star game last year, and getting left out seems a bit curious.
Craig.
Look, man, I'm gonna give you two, and I'm gonna give you one from the east, one from the west, because this is. I mean, I'm still sick of hearing about this. I'm just tired of hearing about these snubs. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm gonna give you two. Trae Young for the East, and matter of fact, not only am I gonna give you two, I'm gonna give you who they should replace.
Okay.
I don't think they should be in the All-Star game.
Go ahead.
Trae Young should replace Ben Simmons.
Okay.
I don't think Ben Simmons' his stats are just not they're just not there. Like, he's just not, to me, he's not an all-star. I don't know. If he gets a jump shot and starts like shooting jumpers and he can shoot from the field, then yeah, he'll be I'll give him the all-star nod. The only reason why he's an all-star right now is because
the record.
Because the record. But if you look at the record, they're 1-5 when Joel Embiid doesn't play. So I mean, like, what is Ben Simmons doing when he's in the lineup when Joel Embiid is not is not playing in the game? He's not doing anything spectacular. Like, he's not even. I think he's like the third or fourth leading scorer on the team. You could have put Tobias Harris in instead of him. But anyway, I'm gonna go with Trae Young because he's getting 28. Basically, no, he's getting 27 and 9 assists. Like, I know the record isn't like that great, or like 15 and 18 or 14 and 18 or something like that. But I mean,
a lot of injuries too.
A lot of teams like the Magic have one of their all-stars in the game, and they have a worse record. Yeah, their record is worse than the Hawks. So I'm gonna give you Trae Young, and then for the West, I got to go with obviously I was gonna pick Devin Booker, but he's in there now. I'm gonna give you Conley, and I'm taking out Chris Paul.
Yeah,
I mean, they have the overall best record in the league, and his stats are pretty much comparable to Chris Paul. Like, what? And a matter of fact, also for Trae Young, they're playing in Atlanta. Whatever. So it's basically a home game for him, but he didn't make it. But anyway, so Chris Paul taken out, and I'm going to add in Mike Conley because I just think they had the best record in the league for a reason. He's basically the floor general for that team, and he's probably one of the best, probably like top 5, top 10, probably I'd say probably top 10 players to never make an All-Star game.
Yeah.
I mean, just because of his longevity, what he's been doing. I get he was playing in Memphis before this, and now he's playing in Utah, two cities that are not like big name cities. They're not Boston, it's not LA, it's not New York or nothing like that. But I just think that he should have been an all-star at least by now. But I mean, now this is a perfect time to put him in the game above a player like Chris Paul, since they have the best record. And you already taken two of their players anyway. So that's who I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm okay. I got it. First of all, this is getting ridiculous. So it happens every year, which is crazy. I'm definitely going with Mike Conley. Not only he should definitely be in an All-Star game because what he did for the Lakers alone last night, he should be in the All-Star game. That's just the fact. And it's a bonus because I just don't understand if a player's team is fourth and you have better stats than you did last year, why aren't you in the All-Star game? Mike Conley they have the best team in the West, and the stats crumble to Chris Paul. So I can definitely understand both. I'm picking Mike Conley. And Craig, I think he doesn't get a lot of love because of the markets he plays in. I love Mike Conley. I've been watching Mike Conley since Ohio State. It was him and Greg Oden, and they got to the Final Four, man.
Went to high school in Indianapolis. I mean, I watched him win back-to-back state titles.
Yeah, Mike Conley, I love him, man. I think he's just...